Okoe Boye has done his part for Ledzokuku. I don't think that, I mean, he's had 4 years. He served as MP. I think it's enough. He's done his part. No. This is not a JM matter. The wind of change blowing is palpable. And I live in the constituency.
Yeah.
Constituency. I vote in Ledzokuku. You want to know my polling station? You know the church.
I'll ask you a question.
You know the church opposite Silver Bells.
I said you vote for him.
Me? Oh no, you know that cannot be. Ayiku is winning. Ayiku is winning this election. The umbrella is winning. It's as simple as that. Ledzokuku is ready for change. There is no way Ledzokuku will vote for the NPP. You see, if you want to be MP again, just come and join the NDC and come and join the queue. One day you may get the opportunity to be the parliamentary candidate and you can go back to parliament. But to be elected on the ticket of the NPP in Ledzokuku again, no. You've done enough damage.
Have you seen him before?
Benjamin Ayiku. He's a very good friend of mine. Very well-established businessman. His businesses are in the constituency.
You've not heard what Okoe Boye did to him?
No.
When Okoe Boye was...
MPA closed all his...
He's lying.
But that one will not be. But that one will not be.
No, he's even lying. He's lying.
But that one will not be.
You know what Okoe Boye did?
Doing, yeah.
He influenced them not to do the roads in front of his major filling station. So that it will be an inconvenience for people to go to the filling station.
I don't think you were that.
They've been calling and insulting him that he speaks for me. That's why now he's saying things for them. She's still on the station.
But look, on a serious note, he knows the umbrella will be victorious. The umbrella.
You know, the people of Ledzokuku want an MP who would be active, proactive, go out there, bring stakeholders to solve their problems. Fortunately for them, they have a candidate in Dr. Okoe Boye. Unfortunately for them, they have a current MP who is not visible. He is not visible like Sammy. People see me every day. Doctor, where is our MP?
I'm not an MP.
They keep on telling me, where is our MP? And I tell him, when I meet Sammy, I'll tell him, he's the friend. So that we'll see where we can find him.
I have been with Honorable Ayiku.
And you know the interesting thing? The only candidate in Ghana who had JM in the constituency and didn't say, my people, these are the reasons why you should vote for me. It's Ayiku, the whole Ghana. And when I asked, he said JM was getting late. He had to go to La. So that's why Ayiku couldn't speak. The whole Ghana record. The only parliamentary candidate who had the opportunity to address his constituency with the flag bearer present. All he did was to stand by JM, and JM said, this is the man I know. Finished. So people are asking me what is in his head. If I meet Samuel,
but he's been doing door to door. He goes to the people. He speaks with them.
He's door to door.
He tells them exactly why they should vote for him.
Look, you see, you underestimate Honorable.
I'm not underestimating. I'm just speaking the fact.
Look, when his party was in power 4 years ago, he was deputy. Was it deputy minister at the time? Deputy minister. Yes. He had been MP. You know, he was visible on television every day. Ayiku was not on TV, was not on radio, and so he beat you.
You know what?
Because Ayiku is a typical grassroots politician. He understands the field well. He's on the field. So you may not see him on TV, you may not see him on radio.
See, let me tell you something. For those who want to appreciate what happens in Ledzokuku, 2012, in fact 2009, 2008 election, NDC won the MPship with a margin of 12,000 votes. Ledzokuku, Senna. In fact, that was Notedua. The gap between Notedua and Dr. Noli was 12,000 difference. About 32,000. 2012, when Senna won, the gap was 11,000 difference between Senna and Dr. Nodashti. 2016, even the report from our headquarters when I was going for 2016 showed that if they invest in Ledzokuku, it's a waste. No candidate closes a gap of 11,000 in one cycle.
Yeah.
But Dr. Okoe Boye,
you charm them,
and you know what? I'm coming. Doc,
but later on,
let me give people an understanding of Ledzokuku. 2016, JM had 45,000 votes. President Akufo-Addo had 43,000. If all who voted for JM had voted for Benita, I wouldn't have entered parliament. But 2016. So even when there was wind of change, still NDC won Ledzokuku. It gives you an idea of their strength. I had 45, Benita had 43. It was a scattered situation. About 3,000-4,000 people voted for JM, but they didn't vote for Senna. So
what happened in 2020?
So 2020, despite all my efforts, my relationship with the people, when NDC won, I wasn't surprised much because I knew I had work to do. The numbers was largely always on their side.
So what was the what happened?
Jim, I'm telling you, no, please, it's not scared.
Let's back this for you because we are voting overall.
Please,
we
don't undermine.
You are voting what?
Overall.
Don't underrate and undermine the intelligence of those who live there.
Okay.
It's not for you to tell them that because
don't I live there?
Oh, I'm coming. No. But those watching the show now, if they even assuming they are even NDC people, and they have an MP who has decided to vanish for 4 years, it's not for you to tell them what to do. They are mature.
It's very, very unfair. No, what is doing here is very, very unfair.
Oh, let me land. Let me land.
This is not even part of the topics.
No. It's not.
Honorable Ayiku is not here to.
I'm not mentioning his name.
I'll give it up.
Because you can say Ayiku has vanished. Ayiku vanished to where? The man is always in the constituency. Ayiku vanished to where?
You are not even mentioning him. Okay. Let me give you the data.
Yes.
2020.
Yes.
John Mama had about 59,000 votes.
Okay.
Mr. Akufo-Addo had about 51,000.
Okay.
50,000.
59.50.
It's a difference of 9,000.
Okay.
What it tells you is that if from the word go, I want to be MP in 2020, I needed to have over 9,000 people who decided to vote JM but come and vote for me. But I had 54,300. I who had about 55,900. The difference was about 1,007. He had 55,900.
So it means that you had over 4,000 people who voted for GM voting for you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, it's not by mistake. I am a candidate who relates to all. And what I tell my people is that our politics is getting to the place where even if you belong to a particular group, it is in your own interest to get someone who will go and get things out there for everybody. And me, I'm sure if you go to Ledzokuku, in my constituency, in my party, MPP, the biggest thing used against me is that when I'm doing outreach, I go for all. I don't do only party. And so my message to Ledzokuku now is that it's all about development and opportunities. Is the one who can go.
So let me ask you, on the basis of the data that you've given, does your victory not come out as an outlier?
But
your victory in 2016.
Yes, yeah, of course.
Is it not?
I know, but outlier? It's also an indication that the people of Ledzokuku are discerning. That no matter where the wind is blowing, they always can't choose or tell who will best represent their interest. And that's what is going to happen this year. I don't have an interest. I don't have anything. I don't speak ill of the candidate, no. But you can go out there.
You don't speak ill of him.
Oh, why would I speak ill of him?
After all the things you have said about him here?
Oh, but have I spoken ill of him? If I say you are not visible as a person. Visibility is about being
vanished. How can an MP who is always in his constituency vanish? Well, Okoe, I think you've spoken enough. Because in Topongo. All I want to say, looking into the camera to the good people of Ledzokuku who live in the constituency with me, is this: look, you know in your hearts that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is going to be the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Now, that can't say that will you prefer an MPP MP to be the one going to John Mahama to solicit for development for you, when you know that Okoe Boye cannot go to John Mahama to solicit for anything for you? Or will you prefer Benjamin Ayiku, who doesn't even knock when he's going to John Mahama's
No, he will not even go there.
To be your member of
He doesn't go there. He doesn't go out.
Access.
I didn't know he has not gone to James' office.
Him. No,
he doesn't even go there.
Talking, I didn't hear you. So my message to you is very simple. Unfortunately, I can't speak Ghana like Dr. Abe and Okoe Boye. But I know...
Let me translate for you. Let me translate.
No, you can't translate.
Let me translate.
You translate what I'm saying. It is very simple. If you vote for Okoe Boye and vote for John Mahama, you spoilt your vote. The only way that vote for John Mahama can be meaningful is for you to vote for an NDC MP who can work seamlessly with the president incoming, John Dramani Mahama, for you to get development. Lastly, if you vote for an MP PPC, whether it is Okoe Boye or whoever, and this is not personal. If you vote for an MP PPC, what you have done is that you are, by your very action, imposing more hardships and suffering on yourself. Because these are the very MPP people who passed the e-levy. And if you vote for them again, you will be expressing your satisfaction with the e-levy and the bad things they have done against the Ghanaian people, for which reason you're suffering. And if you vote for them again, and express satisfaction with what they have done, don't be surprised if e-levy moves from 1% to 10%. Don't be surprised if betting levy moves from 10% to 20%. And don't be surprised if COVID levy moves from 1% to 10%. What the MPP has done with their numbers in parliament, in passing draconian laws and policies which have imposed untold suffering on us, there must be consequences for that. You must hold them accountable. Okay. And the only way to do that is to vote for change. So this is not personal. Okoe Boye is my friend, but he knows that John Mahama needs Ayiku in parliament. John Mahama needs more NDC MPs in parliament so that we can repeal the COVID levy, the emissions levy, the e-levy, the Bola levy. If you give it to Okoe Boye, when we are repealing all these levy, Okoe Boye will say, no, we need it for money. We said that with e-levy we can get money to do all the roads. They will never agree because they were the ones who brought it in the first place. So nothing personal. But I know that the people watching us from Ledzokuku are discerning. Ayiku has not vanished. He has been in the constituency. He has been on the ground. I have been there. You know, I have led many demonstrations in Greater Accra. And Ledzokuku is one key mobilization spot. And in all our community engagements, I go with him. And the people love him. The love for... You see, a lot of people love Okoe Boye because he has good people skills, nice man and all that. And but the main reason why a lot of people like him is that he has money. Oh yes, he has money. I see. The money is what is working for him. But when you go to the constituency, and I'm being very objective, Ayiku doesn't have that kind of money to be doing the things Okoe Boye does. He's in opposition, even though he's a businessman. But with the way these guys have destroyed the economy, what can you do? But the love for Ayiku is natural. Organic. It's organic. It's real. The people love him. He's one of them. Okoe, you can't do anything about it. So stop trying to denigrate the man. And let's talk about Unanimous FC and the 5 questions Bawumia has refused to answer.
No. Yes. For me,
in a minute.
Dr. Kubo, you want to talk again?
In a minute. We should respect each other. I believe the best man for Ghana is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. But what I tell people all the time is that there are some people, some are NDC, some are MPP, who ride on the back of political parties to enter parliament or get positions when they have no time for those voting. And so what I tell every Ghanaian is that we have come to the place. My mother was an NDC person. I remember those when I question her, why are you there? Sometimes she doesn't have a reason. Don't vote for someone only because they tell you, you belong here. Vote for them because of the message they have and what they do.
I hear you.
Please, I'm coming.
Is it campaigning on skirt and blouse? Somebody just sent me the message.
When you're a politician, you must know those you are talking to. My data shows that it is out of the 59,000 people who loved NDC and voted JM that Ayiku wrote to Parliament. So, as a responsible politician, I need to have a message for them.
So that's
why
you're
please, my message is that if in your mind you think that in this world the only person who deserves your vote is Mahama, never make the mistake and assume that if you love Mahama, Ayiku is going to behave the same. I'm a politician. I need to have a message for everybody. What you say to a Muslim in the mosque is not the same thing you say to a Christian.
So in other words, you're deceiving them.
No, it's not deception.
Politics with their mind.
It is about please. If you see anybody who speaks the same way in politics, I'm not saying be double-faced,
Okay,
but please, come on. Doc, I have a message. I'm saying that if you are NDC in Teshi and you vote for Ayiku, you get nothing from your vote. Because he doesn't even get out of his house to go and lobby anything.
Hey.
And remember, all the things we got in Teshi, Ekufuado didn't call me from the house that Okoe Boye come and get. I kept on pushing.
But were you expecting Ayiku to go to...
Doc,
I'm
coming. Doc, I'll answer.
When Nana Akufo-Addo himself...
Doc, I'll answer.
Hold on. When Nana Akufo-Addo himself has publicly said that NPP MPs, NDC MPs, cannot come to him to lobby for anything.
Doc, it's good. I fenced the biggest market square. I paved the biggest market square in Teshi, La Scala, a taxi rank. I went to Consa. I went to sit with Consa. Over 1 million project. I lobbied friends and businessmen, built a storage building for the army schools in Teshi. There is so much you can do with the mandate. Saying that your president or your government is not in power is not enough. And by the way, I'm sad that Sami is saying Okoe Boye has money. When I was riding bicycles in Ledzokuku, going down and sitting with people, they told all of them like, who is a rich man? Call Teshi and ask everybody. Okoe Boye is some funny guy, he drives a pickup. When you come telling people that you are a rich man, and really, it is not the case, with time you get exposed. I am not the kind who says, look at the worth of my money and vote for me. I believe in substance. So my message is clear. Watch the conduct of the two of us and determine your fate.